You should be starting your narrative essay as soon as possible if you haven't already, but whether you're wrestling your 13th draft or just beginning to put pen to paper, here are some do's and don'ts to help you pinpoint potential problems and jumpstart revision. Get yourself a beverage and let's have a chat. First of all, don't be an overachiever. You heard me. Often, students will try to stuff every sentence with an accomplishment, even ones that are completely irrelevant to the story that they're trying to tell. Save it for the resume. Instead, do be a meaningful achiever. Did you build, found, or create something that had an impact on you or your worldview? Great! Tell us the story and get specific about how that experience shaped who you are. Rather than writing about the struggle you overcame to get in top 5% of your class, write about something you're passionate about, like how gardening changed how you see yourself and the world around you. Secondly, don't lecture your reader. You've probably heard the advice to show, don't tell at some point in your academic career. As with many time-worn adages, this one sticks because it's generally true. Don't just tell us how an event shaped you. That reads like a boring, droning professor, and your admissions officer may not get past the first paragraph. Bring it to life, and to do that, do engage all of the senses. And I mean all 5 of them. What you hear, see, smell, taste, touch, in any scene you're putting in your essay. They may not all make it to the final draft, but putting that consideration into crafting the world of your narrative for your reader to experience will not only make your story more convincing than a straight monologue, but that imagery and detail gives your readers a sense of you. You are how you see the world. Rather than saying that you and your brother had a classic brotherly bond, describe what that means to you. Did you fight? Did he protect you? Did you play games or talk about your feelings? Everyone's sibling relationships vary to some extent, so you have to specify when you use a vague term like classic. And of course, this doesn't just apply to brotherly bonds, this applies to your whole essay. If you already have a draft written, take a minute to read through it and find any vague descriptions or adjectives. If you haven't started yet, take this time to check out my video on choosing an essay topic. Did you find some vague descriptions? Pick some more specific words or phrases to replace them. Your third and last don't is don't forget the so what. I don't mean this as flippant dismissal. I mean it as an earnest, heart-probing inquiry. Why does this story matter to you? Why have you chosen this story out of all the other ones that you could have told? Every good book you read or movie you watch has a reason why this story matters to the protagonist, the main character. In this narrative, you are the protagonist, and you have to show your reader, the admissions officer, why this story is so important to you. You could do everything else right, but if this story doesn't show the reader how this hobby, event, or achievement changed and shaped you, then you're not done. You might have, in fact, just begun. Leave a comment if you have a question on test prep, college counseling, or college essays that you'd like me to answer.